You're watching a video tutorial on the Distribution Manager for DigiLink HD. To access this screen, go to Library and then select Distribute. The Distribution Manager is an effective way of transferring your audio files to multiple stations or selecting audio files over the network and transferring them to different stations, and basically a good way of distributing your audio files. So by default you're going to be looking at the local directory, so you can go to Computer, C Drive, DHD, and then go to the Distribute Audio folder. Inside here is where you'll want to put all of your audio files that you're going to want to distribute. This is the default folder that it looks like. Now technically though, you can look at another default folder which is called the Archive folder. That's in the CDHD Audio Archive folder. Or you can simply browse either on your current C drive, or you can actually look on the network for a different computer and distribute audio from it. In either case, whatever folder you're currently looking at, that's the audio files that you're going to have the opportunity to change information for, such as cart number, title, artist, all that stuff. So again, this is the folder that I'm looking at. Here's an Amy Grant song. I can change the music categories, I can change the start and kill dates, I could change any of the information that's critical for doing production. I could also mass assign information by selecting multiple files and then giving it the important information that I need. So we're looking here at the archive folder, and I have a couple files selected. You can select one file at a time to copy over, or you can select multiple files to copy over. Let's go back to the local drive here. When you copy files over, you have the opportunity to either make a copy of them, which sends them to the CDHD archive folder, or you can actually select it so that it doesn't do anything. There's no change. It just copies it over and that's it. You can also set it up so that after you've copied the files over, it'll actually delete them. Typically you'll want to archive it, that way you have a nice backup, or you could do no change. You also have the ability to auto-edit. In other words, you can trim and silence and trim the silence as well as normalize audio files, and you'd use that with auto-edit button. Once you have the files that you're ready to move, select the files that you want to copy over to the different stations and then select which station you want to copy them to. If you hold the Shift key, you can select multiple files or stations. If you click or hold the Control key on the keyboard, it lets you pick and select which network studio or which audio files you want to specifically copy over to. So again, a key trick is to use the Control key on your keyboard as you're selecting the different stations. Now you can also view the library of each individual studio. So all you have to do is first select the studio and then click on the View button. So I'm looking at KMic here, and this is the audio library that I am pointed to. That's handy, so if you wanted to copy files over, you can see whether or not you're either copying or rewriting. So again, this is very useful for distributing audio to select multiple selection of studios and distributing the audio. And this concludes the video tutorial for the Distribution Audio Manager.